So right, you have to have the right tools. She knows that as a professional chef, cookbook author. She's got all her shows that she's on. She's wonderful. Restaurants, all that great stuff. But she does know you got to have the right equipment if you want to cook right. That's what it's all about. If you're an auto mechanic, you got to have good tools. It's just like that. It's that simple. We're going to start you off with something that is truly amazing. If you love that old-fashioned sort of slow cook flavor, if you like a big pot that you can cook absolutely anything in, that's what our multi-cooker is all about. It's a 6.5 quart. You can do the most amazing soups and stews and chilies and slow cook things like pot roast. You can cook birds in here. If you want to do turkeys or chickens, you can do those in there. You can cook virtually anything. You can sear in this as well. I want you, before Lorena comes out, to look. It's a customer pick. You see that little blue bar at the top of the screen there. Customer pick, huge customer pick, well reviewed on hsn.com. It also, so it gets a bunch of stars, and it's also about half price. It was $129.95. It is now $69.95. We took $60 off the price. It's got amazing features. We're going to get all into that, but first let's have Lorena come out. We're dying to see you. So good to see you, my dear. We have not had a chance to cook together in so long since our cooking event. Yes. Because we're all over the place in HSN today, and as you are as well. But this is one of my favorite pieces that you do. Yes. Because it kind of, it's everything you do. Everything you do, and let me tell you, family, home, cooking, old-fashioned, little new. Love. Yeah. It's all about the love. And first of all, I want to say hi to my loves at HSN. And you know what? In my kitchen, I have 3 of them on the table, and this is something that I constantly use into my low and slow items, right? One of the things that I love is that Technolon Plus Ceramic Non-Stick. It is this technology in this slow cooker. We have this amazing piece that goes inside, and what I love to do, guy, is that I sear my meats and my pork and my chicken before putting it in the slow cooker. And I think this is a fantastic, fantastic feature of this slow cooker. So I want to show you, I have here Chef Tracy, what we've been making today for this amazing slow cooker. Check this out. It's 6.5 quarts of capacity. So that means that you can cook for 4, for 2, or for 15 or 20 people. Sure. I mean, this is something that I absolutely love when I'm outside and I make my carnitas or my, my meats. I put it outside and it stays nice and warm and hot during my events and actually at night. And also, if you, for example, if you're working, you put everything in low cooker in the morning, and then by the time that you come back home, your food is done. My mother used to do that. My father, many, many years ago, he would hunt and he'd get venison and bring it home, and she would make venison stew. She started in the morning. You know, the old-fashioned crock cookers, which everybody loved. They were great. But this has all the new technology, easier to clean, and with the Technolon cookware on the ceramic, you can actually use this in the oven. You can use it on the stove top, so you can sear first, which you do with a pot roast, which is what we're doing right now. It's exactly what we're doing right now. We're going to put it, look at this. You can see it, and one of the things, it's Technolon Plus inside and out, so this is easy to clean, it's abrasion resistant, it doesn't have any chemicals, it doesn't have any plastic synthetics, that are the ones that break down at 500 degrees. So Technolon Plus resists up to 850 degrees, so this is very durable. It will last you a lifetime. And I want you to see the settings. Go ahead, Tracy.
I want to show you,
we'll come over with Tracy.
It takes guesswork out, because believe it or not, there's some people that are a little uncomfortable with slow cooking. They just, how long do I cook? Guesswork is completely out. So I just turn it on, and you can see it's a digital, and it automatically goes to a little bit of a preset of how much time it suggests. But if you go here to the presets, it has the presets for beef, for chicken, for different things that you want to do. So automatically, and then you just choose whether you want to cook it on high or low. So if I have beef short ribs in here. Typically, I would never attempt this at home, because even as much experience as I have in the kitchen, I don't know how long to cook it so that it just falls off the bone and becomes succulent. In here, you hit beef, and if I want it to be done in 8 hours, I choose slow. If I want it done in 4 to 5, I choose hot.
You don't think I'm going into those short ribs, because let me tell you, labor of love here for most people, but when you do it in here, you sear them, you put them in, you just let them cook all day. It's almost hard to make a mistake in here. It's very forgiving. It is very difficult, and let me tell you, it's as simple as you just pull it in, and you have 2 latches right here, guy, that you just pull, and the lid comes right out. And then what we do is, which is super simple, you see this? This is what I'm telling you that comes in and out. You can put it, you can sear it, you can, after you sear your items, you just put it in the slow cooker, put the lid on, and you're done. So check this out. There too. It's cheese. Yeah, there's. All right, so short ribs over cheese polenta. Listen, I know that's, that a lot of this you say, oh, it sounds like only a chef could do it. You can do this. What Lorena's done, not only with the cookware, But with her cookbook, which we'll talk about in just a bit, it makes life easy. Look at how tender that piece of meat is.
Look how tender this is. This just falls off. Look at this. Look at this. It's so delicious. You can serve like delicious rice and beans with these delicious carnitas. And it's just a matter of literally searing it, putting your liquids, a little bit of stock, and then you just can serve it with a little bit of your black beans, a little bit of rice.
Look at that.
I mean, you can put a little bit of the sauce on top.
And you know, you have a healthy meal here too, because listen, you know, the way it cooks, the type of way it cooks, you know, it's not sitting in a bunch of fat or grease.
Correct.
It gets that roasted flavor. It's that flavor that you want to do, you know, that Sunday meal that you love, whether it's a big thing of meatballs, which you could have slow cooking all day, a pot roast if you want to put a chicken or a turkey in here. You could do a ham in here.
Yes.
These are great at the holidays too, because how often at holiday time do you wish you had something just to keep food warm?
Yes.
Right? Hors d'oeuvres or appetizers. Or you could, you know, you could have your sliced turkey in there with your gravy right on top. People could serve themselves.
Well, you can actually take this out.
Look at that.
And you can make your gravy right in this pan.
Right in the
Just
pan.
take it right to the burner, and you can go ahead and add your cornstarch, or if you like to use flour, whatever you use for the thickening, make your gravy right on the stove top.
You can make your sauces, reduce your sauces as well.
Yeah. One of the things I love is the fact that you have this versatility, and a lot of times when you go to a restaurant or you have a wonderful chef that's cooking for you or anything, the flavors are so amazing, and you're like, why don't I get that same result at home?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's because they take the time to sear that meat, to do those extra steps and season along the way. And this gives you that versatility without, I mean, I'll be really honest, when I'm busy, a lot of times will cut that step out because I don't want another pan to have to wash.
Yes,
yeah.
So I won't sear it. I'll go ahead and go straight to the slow cooker, but that extra step is amazing.
And another thing, another feature that I absolutely love about this amazing slow cooker, guy, is look at this. I mean, usually for the parties, let's say that you want to keep your nice food hot and warm, you just open it up.
I love the
and
lid.
look at that, it stays on. The lid stays on, so you don't have to worry where I'm going to put it. Look at this. It stays right on. And
look at, so if you're going to a church picnic or a church supper, whatever, everything, you know, you keep all the little buggies out when you need to, and this is gonna hold its residual heat for a long time, even when you do unplug it. If you wanted to bring the pan out, this ceramic stays warm for a nice long time. The capacity is great, and one of the biggest things I love about it is the fact that we're here, and summer is pretty much upon us.
Yes.
I don't want to heat up the whole house every time I want to cook something. What's nice about this is not only is it energy efficient because all the heat goes into the pan versus an oven, which, you know, the heat circulates around, and you've got something this big cooking in something 5 times the size. This cooks exactly what you need to cook, and it does it in a slow fashion so that you can do other things in your life. So if you need, you know, to go pick the kids up, or if you need, you know, if you're going to the beach for the day, when you come home, you've got a meal. And even better, when it starts to get cold out, and you come home and
look at that Mexican lasagna, it's so delicious.
Mexican lasagna, what the heck?
Mexican lasagna to soups. Look
Why is it Mexican lasagna? What do you put in there?
See, we put a little bit of chilies, the spices. That's what the secret comes out. And I want you to see that. Look at this, guys. How we can make even a soup. And again, this is as simple as you put in all your ingredients in the morning, go to work, set it up, go to work. When you come back, you're gonna have this delicious, flavorful soup. And again, it's any item that you want. And I think that, you know, it makes it so easy for us to go back to the basics of cooking at home. And this equipment and the right utensils and the right equipment, not only in the right price, will give you the tools that you need. Remember that we created all these products with you in mind. So it's easy to clean, it's lightweight, it's versatile. You can make any dish you want. You can sear, and actually the pot, you can take it out and put it in the dishwasher. It's completely safe.
It's the best of all worlds.
Yes.
Take the old-fashioned crockery cooking and jack it up about 100 times. That's what this is, because you've got ceramic. Yes. You know, there's cookers out there, but then they'll have that weird nonstick, and you'll be like making a big thing of mashed potatoes. You'll be like, I don't remember putting pepper in there. Right. Why are there black specks in there? That's that nonstick stuff. And trust me, you do not want to put that stuff in your body. You do not want to. This is it's PFOA, PTFE.
Exactly.
Both free. It's hard to remember those two, but free of those, which are the nasty stuff. You don't need to know exactly what. You can look it up online. It's not what you want. This doesn't have that in there. Really quickly, let me show people the colors before. We're going to go right back to Tracy. So, if you want to get this, we still have 3 colors available. As I said, it's $60 off. I've now got about 1,200 to go for the entire country. So we have it in this beautiful red. It comes in the Lorena green, which is in the front right here, because she loves this color. Look at that. It's kind of a shimmering metallic green. And then it also comes in black in the back. Also wanted to remind you, we also have the cookbook coming up. which is available for you if you want to take a quick look at that. And inside this cookbook, lots of great recipes, lots of old school recipes, new recipes with some of the old flair built into them, like that Mexican lasagna, which was ridiculously good. All right, Tracy, go ahead.
I wouldn't even make this in my traditional with a crock insert because this cheese would be so stuck that I'd be like scrubbing it, and you kind of like feel like you're taking off the surface of it. And you can see this cheese literally just pulls away from the side. It's not stuck anywhere. There's no scrubbing of this pot because the cheese comes right out. Any of that stuff that the tomato sauce that's in here, the salsa, it's coming right away from the side. You can see that this is almost a wipe and clean.
Yes, it is.
But just to the sink, it is dishwasher safe, but who needs to?
I love the ceramic. It's so easy to cook in, and it's so user friendly.
Yes.
But you will love it too, because I know what you're saying. Like there are some crock cookers where you'd be in there with sandpaper trying to scrub that, and you won't get it clean.
Right. And I want you to see the capacity that this amazing 6.5 quart slow cooker has. Look at the mac and cheese that we're able to make here. Again, the capacity, like Tracy said, look at the cheese that comes right out. Nothing sticks to it. And that is the beauty of Technolon Plus. It's scratch resistant. Like you said, it's free of all those plastic synthetics. And again, the capacity that it has, you're able to cook for your entire family if you're entertaining. The great thing about this is that you can keep your food nice and warm after you're done cooking. That's the beauty of it.
All right, I'm going to update you. There's only 1,200 to go around. You have your choice of colors. This is $60 off. Not only that, it's also on FlexPay. It's on 4 Flex. So if you want to get it home, it's $17.49. You will use this all summer. You'll use this all fall, winter. You'll use it year-round, and you'll cook your favorite dishes in here. What I love, again, is that if you're not a great cook, this will help you because you cannot make mistakes in here. Because it's not fast cooking. It's kind of slow, brings out the flavors, easy. You won't burn anything.
Absolutely. Not only savory dishes, but also desserts. And I wanted to show you, Tracy has there marked, the recipe for this amazing white chocolate and raspberry bread pudding. It's one of my favorites. I created this recipe for New Latin Classics. And the idea is to grab all these ideas of the classics, the dishes that we love, but I give it that Latin twist, of course, and make it easier for you in a healthier way. And I think that that's when we make it modern. That's when we make the classics actually look great and taste great. So check this out. Look at the this is amazing. Nothing sticks to it, and this has a little bit of white chocolate. Look at this with the bread pudding that is just delicious, and the raspberries. Look at that. We put a little bit of, go for it.
You know
the final touch. So look at that. It's an amazing dessert, and it smells delicious. I think the raspberry gives that beautiful, beautiful top.
So listen, breakfast, lunch, dinner, obviously, and even desserts you can do inside here. Think about it in the morning. If you're doing a breakfast buffet, you could put a whole boatload of scrambled eggs in there. You can put scrambled eggs on one side and bacon on the other, because remember, it'll keep your food warm in addition to cooking it. It is amazing. And we are extremely busy. The rich black color, that Rio, we're calling it Rio Red or Lorena Green, those are your colors, and it's very limited. And when this goes away, it's never coming back at that price. It is half off. Get it? It'll be a pan that you can always go to. The cleanup is minimal.
Correct.
You don't have to, and you know, this is also great for all-in-one dishes, right?
That's the idea.
Everything in one.
Everything in one, absolutely. When you want to cook low and slow, your ribs, your pork shoulder, your carnitas, your barbecue meats, I mean, this is the one. Poultry, chicken, turkey, I mean, you name it, you can make it here. And check this out. We've been heating up for, about 5 minutes. And again, Technolon Plus is even conductivity of the heat. So actually the bottom and the walls are going to be hot. So check this out. We're going to put this amazing, I think this is a little pot that we have here. And look at the searing action. I mean, this is going to sear the meat. And then what we do is we start our liquids, our aromatics, a little bit of onions, carrots, a little bit of liquid. And then you just put it in the slow cooker. Turn it off, turn it on.
And let it go.
And let it go.
And unlike the crockery cooker, which you could never put on an open fire or a burner because it'll crack into a million pieces, you can do that with this. And that's all the difference, because normally you could not do a pot roast in a crockery cooker without browning it in another pan. So now you've got 2 dishes you have to clean up.
Exactly.
This, you can take that crock insert, put it right on your gas stove or your electric stove or whatever stove you have, and you can now sear, and then you can put it right back into the vessel. I love that.
Right back into the vessel. Amazing too. So if you have, like, maybe we made 6.5 quarts of macaroni and cheese. If your family doesn't eat all that, you can put it into your refrigerator in the insert.
This comes out.
And then, because you might want to heat it up quick, quicker than putting it on slow cook, you could put it right on top of the stove top to heat that up.
And by the way, this is really hot, but you've got the stay cool handles on here. Yes. This is really hot. I can tell, I can feel it coming out of there, but you can still grab it with your hands.
And look how easy it is. You take the lid, and you see these two teeth, I would say. You just put it right back in.
They'll stick right in there.
They're going to click.
Perfect.
And then when you close it, we click and we're done.
Did you notice it kind of looks a little different too because there's a gasket on the inside.
Yeah.
So literally the lid snaps in place.
Yep.
It snaps down and you don't see us losing all that steam. That steam is flavor, but yet there is a steam vent here that allows that steam to escape so you're not building up any kind of pressure inside or anything. But you open it up and this is the results of the starting of this roast. And we added some carrots and green beans and just let the love happen.
And then now you got that great flavor marinating inside your vegetables too, and then there comes that roast. It'll be fall apart tender, and you never had to babysit it at all. You set the little timer, you let it do its thing, and that's as simple as it gets for anybody out there. You will love this. It has a keep warm feature that actually will automatically click on after the food is cooked, so you don't have to deal with that as well. It is a huge customer pick on hsn.com. It also has 8 preset cooking times. You cannot make a mistake. You will love it. I have 1,100 of these to go around. Whatever it is that you want to cook in here, you can cook in here. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and desserts. We're going to be talking about that cookbook in just a bit. But for me, for my money, this will save you money in the long run in your energy bill, and you'll get the perfect...